Hello, besties. It's still your favorite girl. Yes. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to my page. And if you're just new to this channel, I would like you to like, share, and subscribe. So, do you remember in my previous video, I made mention of what my next video, that is this one particular one, is going to be talking about. That is basically talking about principles that we as humans we neglect or ignorantly we neglect or we don't know about, because I think that some people, or let me say average number of people that don't know about this, because I've been in that kind of position before. Like, I never knew about it. So I just want to say, or I don't want to believe that a lot of people or some people don't know about these principles. So that's why in this video I want to enlighten us on those principles that's going to boost us, like from, like I said in my previous video, from zero level to 100 level. Guys, believe me, this principle works. Like, if you try it, in short, you will come thank me later, because I myself am practically like into it. Basically, there are three financial principles. The first one is tithing. I know many of you would think like, because you heard the word tithing, it's going to be for only Christians, or I'm trying to preach to you guys. Guys, I'm not here to preach at all. Because stating the basic fact, I'm not a preacher, or I'm not a pastor or a prophet or anything, but I'm just trying to like pass in information and knowledge that I know that is working for me, and I've seen evidences, like people that this particular um practices to work for. A lot of us don't pay our tithes as Christians. Like, we say we are Christian on a daily basis, but we don't pay our tithes. We fail to pay our tithes, which is very, very wrong, guys. If you're a Christian, you don't pay your tithes, like, you can't go far. Even if you feel that the position you are now, God is blessing you, or you are making it in life, or you are doing well for yourself. Guys, trust me, if you're not paying your tithes and you're doing okay for yourself, good and fine. But trust me when I say, or believe me when I say, where you are now is not where you're supposed to be. Like, if you were paying your tithes, or if you have been paying your tithes, the position you are in right now is like, you're supposed to have gotten past that position, like onto a level, or a higher level. Shey you get? So if you are a Christian and you're not paying like your tithes, you cannot go forward. You have to pay your tithes. Like, you have to be a tither. You have to be a tither, because it is very, very important. Even the Bible itself made mention of it. How much is the tithe? It's just 10, like 10% of whatever you're earning. If you're earning salary or wages, or your normal daily income, whatever, as long as you're earning money as an adult, you have to pay your tithe out of that money. That paying of your tithe is, that 10% of that tithe is like, is the normal thing that you're supposed to give to God. Shall you get? And a lot of us neglect that, which is very, very wrong. Which is very, very wrong, guys. If you're neglecting this, I know you might be thinking that, like, it's not for you, or it's not working for you, or you have been doing this all this while, and you have been doing fine. Guys, trust me, if you apply this, you're going to go far, you're going to go forward. Guys, please note that. So second on my list is going to be alms giving. Guys, alms giving is one of the best way, like one of the greatest open doors, or yes, open doors for us in our finances, in our financial lives. Yes, guys, if you are like, this one does not apply to only Christian. In short, this particular video as a whole in general applies to whether you're a Christian, whether you're a pagan, whether you're a Muslim watching this video. Every, like, these three particular points I'm making in this particular video is for everybody. It's because I have a Muslim friend also that also pay her tithes too. So that tithe part now is not for only Christians. And onto this next one now, that is alms giving, is not for only Christians too. As human beings, we have to give alms to people in need. We have to help people. We have to assist people. Not just assisting people financially, assisting them like in the smallest way you can. Like, I myself now, I've like, before I got to know about these principles and started applying them, I used to hear about, okay, tithing. I've always known about tithes. Like, I've always been paying my tithes right from when I started earning my salary. So now I never miss that one. So when I heard about this particular one now, this alms giving, I was like, how can I like practice it? Like, all my mindset was just that alms giving is all about maybe you help somebody financially with one thing or the other, or maybe materially. I was like, I don't have enough, like I don't have enough to give out. Like I'm not that financially capable to give out. And honestly speaking, I was not financially capable at that moment. That was just my mindset. And not just my mindset, that was my reality. Like I could not afford a lot of things at that point in time, or some kind of things at that point. My mindset was that I like this particular one, I'm not sure I'll be able to cope with it until I got to find out that there's nothing too little for you to assist people with. There's nothing too small. Even if you have 100 naira with you and you give somebody out of that 100 naira 20 naira, you give someone out of that 150 naira, and you have 15 naira left with you, God has recorded that particular act of giving, that alms giving. God has recorded it for you, and He surely is going to repay that to you. So you don't have to be a millionaire to give alms to people. You don't have to be a multi-millionaire to help people, whether financially or materially. You don't have to. Just give out of the small you have. Like I said in my previous video, you have to like check within yourself, check yourself very well. There are a lot of things that you have that people out there, like, they don't even have, that they will need. So not only material things or financial things, you can still help people. Like when a lot of people are like, they are in need of, how will I explain this now? You see, as a human being, you see maybe your colleagues or your friends or family, like they find something difficult to do, like there's something difficult for them, they find something difficult. You try to assist them, put them through in that thing, give them like helping hand. That is still part of alms giving. Alms giving is not only when you give people things, material things or financial things or assistance. No, when you also help people, you see someone is finding something like finding something difficult to do, just help the person, put the person through, assist the person. That one too is still an act of alms giving. Guys, please, if you are not practicing this, I urge you guys to please practice this. It's going to, like, you're going to, it's going to change your life around for good. It's going to change your life around for the better. I know what I'm saying. Like, I have evidence about it. Like, before I was able to know about all these kingdom financial principles, like, I know the point or the stage where my life was, and I know the stage where my life is right now. And I've checkmate the two stages of my life, and I've seen that this present stage of my life is way more better. Like, I'm way more better than the previous stage of my life, where I was not applying all these things, aside from the fact of tithing, because that one right from now I've always been doing it. So guys, please, I urge you to participate in this. Give alms to the needy, help the needy, help the poor, help those in need. There are a lot of them out there. You might be thinking that you don't have the financial capability. Guys, you have it. As long as you can eat 2 square meal a day, as long as you can eat 3 square meal a day, guys, you are more than capable to help people. Please do not fail to do that. So now the next on my list, the last but not the least, is going to be seed sowing, guys. Yes, I said it, seed sowing. Not be only people wey dey go church na im dey sow seed. Yes, not only Christians. As a Muslim, you can sow seed. What is sowing of seed? Break it down so you guys will understand. When you go to farm, or when a farmer goes to farm and he plants a seed, what is the reason for planting that seed? The reason for that farmer planting that seed is for him to, like, get something out of that seed, or for that seed to germinate, and for him to, after the seed germinate, for him to harvest that seed, and like, to his betterment of his future. Shey you get? So now let us apply it in our daily lives. When you, as a human being, that we are, as a matured human being, Christian or Muslim, you have, like, you are financially capable, whether financially capable or not, you have to sow seed. Like, that seed particular aspect, that aspect is going to help a lot. You have to sow seed. Some people think that when you sow seeds, only you can only sow seeds in the life of men of God or pastors or prophet or prophetess. No, guys, you don't only have to sow seed in life of your pastors. You can sow seed in the life of your parents. You can sow seed in the life of your loved ones. You can sow seed in the life of those people that have imparted good things into your life, that made you to be who you are. You can sow seed in life of people that are in need of financial assistance, financial breakthrough. You can sow seed in their life. There are a lot of a whole different ways whereby we as human beings can sow seed. And as long as you sow seed and God knows the reason, like, for that seed and your purpose and your clear conscience, because as you're sowing seed, you don't have to sow seed with grudge. You don't have to sow seed because you heard somebody said you have to sow seed, or you heard the benefit in sowing seed. You have to sow seed wholeheartedly because God watches the heart, not just the seed you sow. God watches your heart, and if your heart is not willing, maybe your flesh is willing, but your mind or heart is not willing, guys, or maybe your heart is willing, your flesh is not willing, it's not going to work, guys. Those two cannot work together. You like your heart and your spirit, soul, and body, everything about you have to be willing to sow that seed. You sow that seed into the lives of people that matters in your life. You don't have to only sow seed. Yes, so you can sow seed. Like, the number one aspect that people know, the general aspect people know, is sowing seed in life of their prophets or their prophetess or their pastor or their mentors or all that. But you don't only have to do that. It's not only your pastors you can sow seed to. You can sow seed into that woman that gave birth to you, sow seed in her life, like sow seed in a tangible way in her life, and she's going to pray for you. As long as that prayer is from the heart, as long as you get prayer from that particular person that you sow that seed for, God has recorded that for you. God has registered that in heaven, and your blessing is coming. There's no how you will sow seed wholeheartedly, and God is not going to, like, replenish that seed, or that seed is not going to germinate. That seed must yield fruit. It must germinate. First of all, germinate, then now yield fruit in your life. Maybe in your finance, in your marital life, or your business, whatever it may be. As long as you sow seed, and God knows your heart is clean with a clear conscience, and, like, without any grudge in your heart, He's going to replenish that seed. He's going to answer you. He's going to come through for you, guys. Like, this particular, as these three different aspects, guys, I want to tell you guys that I am proudly practicing it. Like, I'm putting them into practice in my daily life. Tithing, seed sowing, alms giving, guys. When you put it in your daily life, you are going to see yourself from, if you are in 100 level, you're going to see yourself in 1000 level. If you are in 500 level, you're going to see yourself in 1 million level, self, by God's grace. Just put it in practice, guys. I've seen a lot of people that this thing work for. There's one of my friends, the best friend, she's my closest friend. She's a Muslim and a Christian. Like, her dad is a Muslim and her mom is a Christian. So she was like, I went to her place one day and we're like gisting. She was like telling me how things is going for her, her work, how she started off the work. The work is like, before the end of the month, she showed that she could not collect credit from people. Like, once that salary enter her hand like this, everything don't finish. Like, everything already go finish for credit, which she don't collect from people hand. So you get, so like basically at the end of the month, there's nothing left for her, with couple with every expenses that she's making. In short, when she was like explaining this to me, the first and the only thing I said to her was, "Do you pay your tithes?" And she was like, "No." And I told her, if you don't pay your tithes, how do you expect things to turn out good for you? How do you expect to see better days ahead in your business, on your life, on your place of work? How do you expect? And exactly everything I just mentioned here now, explain everything to her, how it works, especially that tight thing, because she know more everything about Christianity and everything about Muslim. So I explain, especially in that tight aspect, because you're not giving to God. And what, mind you guys, as long as you are a Christian, one thing people don't know is that as long as you're a Christian and you don't pay your tithes, you're not a tither, you're not practicing paying of your tithes, God is surely collecting that money in one way or the other. If you don't know, God will always have a way to take that money in, like, times, let me say for example, na times 10 of that money, or times 2 of that money from you. And not just once. It may be happen on, like, maybe not on daily basis, but for maybe from time to time it will happen. But people don't know about it. Sometimes you hear people say, "Hey, I lost this business," or "I lost this particular money," or "I something spoiled," or in short, bad things happening to them. But they don't know that if they sit down and check very well within themselves, they will find out that the reason for all this is happening to them is because they failed to pay their tithes. And that is the way God is taking all those things from them. So when I explained that thing to her, like, she was like, and I told her that me, I'm a living witness, I'm a living testimony of all these things I just explained to her, and she was like, that she will try it. Guys, can you believe that under how many on not okay, let me just say after some months, and I asked her, how far are you still pay your tithes? Are you still doing those that I told you? She said yes, she's still doing them. And she now used her mouth and testified to me, like she testified to me by herself that things have been better for her, like things have been, in short, before the end of the month or after she collect her salary, she's going to, even after making expenses, that at the end of the month she'll still have, like she'll still have change left from that salary for her that will last her almost to the end of the next month. That particular thing has never happened to her in a very long while. Like that she's surprised how that kind of thing can work, how paying of tithes can work for her like that. And I thought that there's nothing like paying your tithes. There's nothing like that, but a lot of people don't know till date. Even as I'm speaking to you today, I asked her today, because of the particular video, I asked her to be sure, do you still pay your tithes? She told me yes, that she's still paying her tithes, and she's a Muslim. If you ask her which religion she will tell you she's a Muslim, but she pays her tithes. How does she pay her tithes? She give her tithes to her mom to pay in church for her. That's how she pays her tithes. So you can pay your tithes in a lot of ways, guys. It works, it helps. I know what I'm telling you, I'm a living witness. And even apart from that, self, just I think like maybe more than 6 months ago, last year, she stopped the work, that particular work that she had been complaining, this one, my boss is this one, she's this one, she does not pay well. Presently now she's working, like where she's working now is times two better than where she was working previously. And like, I just feel that God used me to get her that particular job. And I still believe deep down in my heart that is that tithe that is speaking for her, that tithe that made way for her, that tithe that made things better in her life for her. But she might not know this, but deep down in my heart, I know it. I know it. So guys, please and please, it works. I know what I'm saying, it works. This, don't say this thing I'm saying is too much long talk, or maybe it's for only Christians. Not for only Christians. As even if you're a pagan, you have to pay, practice all these things, you will see your life return around for the better. I know what I'm saying. Even my boss that made me like open my eyes to this living witness, like I've seen his life, like testimonies and testimonies and testimonies. This man, like this is a practicing giver, both seed sowing, alms giving, tithing, especially that alms giving. Like I can count, when I was working for him, I can count on daily basis people that come to him for help, financial help, or in short, one word, mostly financial help, because that's one I've seen. That's one I've seen, like on daily basis. The in short, the way the other one take, they help people like on daily basis without looking back. And then one problem he has with him is that he does not say no. He does not know how to say no. And like he was not even born with this, so he got to know about it, he got to learn about it, and started practicing it in his daily life. And now it's not like a habit for him, it's now an habitual thing for him that he cannot even resist. As long as somebody asks him for it, or he feels moved in his spirit to do it, he's going to do it. And I know how God used that man to touch my life. I know, and I saw the reward in his life too. Because, and you say there's nothing, like there's no power in alms giving or tithe giving or seed sowing, guys. I know what I'm saying. If only you can put this to practice, your life is going to, like your life is going to turn around for the better. Your life is going to change for the better. So guys, please try and endeavor to put all this in practice. If this is not working for me, or if it does not working for me, or if I don't have evidence or testimonies from people that I know that is working for, and even for my own life, I will never have made this video. I will never make this video. I know what I'm saying. I'm so sure of what I'm saying. And guys, I promise you, if you practice this from today henceforth, your life is going to learn for the better. So guys, I hope this video is able to touch your life and impact knowledge to you. And I hope you guys put it to practice. And I also hope that you enjoyed this video. Guys, stay tuned for my next video and see you in my next video. Bye.